early 1920s, blues had begun to replace the banjo and fiddle reels as the favorite secular music of working-class blacks. This shift in popular taste brought the guitar to the musical forefront and gave birth to the region's distinctive finger-picking performance style. Among the finest exponents of this style is Caldwell County guitarist Etta Baker, who plays with a subtlety and filigreed touch that particularly characterizes women's blues in the Carolinas.
Just about everyone, you know, all the women back them days, just about everybody came by, played some kind of string music. Now, Aunt Becky, that was Fred's mother, she could sing. And then Aunt Mattie played, that was Babe's mother, she played her banjo. And Minnie, my sister, played guitar. And then Cora, of course, you know, she plays her guitar, and so it just went on like that. Just about everybody came by, had a part in something to do concerning music. Many morning, well, about every morning, Daddy would wake us up. He would be playing his banjo. If it wasn't that, he was playing the violin. After we was awakened with Daddy's music, he would send us on to the apple tree. We would have to beat the chickens out there while Mother and Cora was cooking our breakfast. And they had that ham smelling all over that little valley, and coffee making, apples frying, Mother making biscuits. It was a wonderful life. It really was. We moved to Virginia, I would say it must have been in 1912, which sounds like a century ago. But anyway, it was 1912 when we moved from here, and I like 2 months being 3 years old, which I was 3 after we got in Virginia. And that was where I heard my first blues. Now, Daddy played it, what we call folk music. Daddy played Careless Love. And then you can change it around and give it more like a blues, in which I like that way the best. Now, Daddy played it. This is the way he played it. And I like this, it's more of a blues.
Etta Baker's musical skill owes a debt to her older sister, Cora Phillips, who helped Etta learn guitar when she was only 3 years old. Cora now lives in the nearby community of Doolatown, where the two sisters often get together to play and talk over old times.
Well, Papa, he started. He always kept music in home, and he started teaching me. And then when I got to where I could note it, I would play his tunes.
Later, in the afternoon of this visit, the two are joined by Cora's daughter, Marie.
every one of the members of the family could play an instrument, a music instrument.
On the weekends, we played all night long, starting Friday night, Saturday night, and we would close out maybe about 11 o'clock on Saturday night. And then through the week, it was a every night go. We'd play 2 or 3 hours every night.
Papa was a farmer, and we'd work with him in the fields, work 10 hours during the day. We would go home after working all day and play our music.
I remember back when the only way people had of traveling was to get in these little paths and little mountain roads and walk like from one family to the other one, and they would play their music as they would go along. And it was a real soft, clear sound. Seemed like music sounded better outside than it would in the building, so it was really something to hear this sweet sound in the mountains. The whole mountains was ringing with Carolina blues. Why don't we play Going Down the Road Feeling Bad?
All right, let's go then. Let's go then.
That the ladies made, it wasn't the hillbilly sound, it wasn't the country sound. They had more of a swing to their music. The women played more of a softer, delicate music than the men.
Well, I never did play it this way that Daddy played, but maybe I can demonstrate just a little bit of the style that he
would
how,
play. But I couldn't do it.
There you go.
That's kind of the way that he done it, but I'd always play it this way.
Well, play it your way then. That's different than playing. Some days, when we can, I can get to her house or she comes to mine, and then we just sit and play till 12 and 1 o'clock. Nobody but just she and me.
Cora came to my house one night. We was sitting on the front porch playing. We was cutting up, so Cora says, anyone that didn't see us would think it was a bunch of teenagers up here on the porch, and says, wonder what would be the reaction if they could see what's sitting up here making this sound. So I think it's a great enjoyment, and I feel so greatly blessed by having a sister left to share the old times with me that I have of Cora.